Nithyanandam, all of us just had such an amazing revelation from Swamiji today. This satsang was just actually the entire every aspect. I do not know what to talk about. Whether should I tell about how Swamiji revealed about the various different things, the how each of the patterns in us get triggered and how we respond, or how when whether Swamiji revealed about astrology, the secrets of how when Ketu clubs with each grahas, what happens, every single thing. And Swamiji gave the ultimate sacred secret about sannyas, and also for women especially. Swamiji gave the most important thing that we all need to take up if we want to manifest 100 times more success in any field than what we are already doing. So this is such a beautiful satsang today. I think the 17 words that Swamiji revealed about, and all the powerful cognitions, truths that Swamiji revealed about being a Karman, and how you can move from being an Akaman to experiencing the Apta Kaman and Atma Kaman. And Swamiji gave so many different detailed revelations in this satsang today. Can I request every one of you to post what each of you clicked with? Whether it is the understanding of all one of these 17 words, or even if how you clicked with the astrology aspect of what Swamiji was speaking, how when the Ketu is with each of the planets, how it manifests. What is your favorite part of the satsang? Actually, one of my favorite clicks from today's satsang was the way how Swamiji simplified the manana and the nididhyasana. Actually, like Swamiji said, your ability to answer the question that your mind asks you, that is manana. How you, when you start answering the questions that your mind asks you, each time you listen to a truth and you have a question, your ability to answer that, if you master this science, this the secret that Swamiji revealed for mind reading, if you master this science, you can master the art of mind reading. Like how Swamiji revealed, because the universal mind, Swamiji knows, Swamiji has mastered it. Swamiji can know anything that anybody thinks. And I mean, we don't even have to tell it. It's an experience for all of us, literally. And how Swamiji revealed in each aspect, whether how you, the ability for you to know yourself, understand your mind, and how you need to handle what is the manana nididhyasana, how does that happen? And how do you experience the shift from each of these states, the 17 words that Swamiji described? This today's satsang was like in multi-dimensional level. Swamiji covered so many important aspects and revealed such high, powerful truths to each of us. I request every one of you to go ahead and post the clip. Okay, I see so many of you have posted here. And yes, of course, another point that Swamiji revealed about how the more alive, the more deeper you breathe, the more alive you become. Every truth in today's satsang. It is, I cannot summarize. I was trying to think, how do I summarize today's satsang? Because today's satsang cannot be summarized in one line. If I have to summarize today's satsang, every point of Swamiji's satsang today is the summary of the satsang. Because every aspect, whether how Swamiji revealed to all of us the lifestyle practice we need to do as women, or whether Swamiji revealed about the secret, the basic truths about astrology, or how Swamiji revealed about the science of mind reading. Every aspect in itself is a separate thing for us to discuss about. So I think we all will need to listen to the satsang multiple times to even grasp these highest powerful cognitions and truths that Swamiji revealed. Okay, Helen Gomez has posted, today's Vedic astrology is like a jigsaw puzzle, and to get an accurate reading, exactly, Ma. Actually, every truth that Swamiji revealed, it all fell into place. And when you understand, when you cognize it deeper, you will be able to, like Swamiji told, you will know when to decide what, the decisions you make, when to decide, when to not decide, both you will know. And Swamiji also told that if we listen to the last two satsangs as well, and we listen to this satsang,
you will actually understand it deeper. So I request each of you, like when you have a few minutes, you can rewatch even the previous two live satsangs and rewatch today's satsangs. So today's satsang, so you can actually internalize these deep truths more and more, and you can understand it more and more.
So every aspect what Swamiji revealed today is too important. Like Swamiji revealed the science of enriching, right? If you know, if you are having the ability to answer your questions that the mind is asking you, you will be waiting to share that with people. Automatically, it will drive you to enrich. And Swamiji revealed about the principles of dharma, right? Your ability to know how the universe functions and the same way you're functioning, like how your ability to know how your mind functions, and the same thing when you apply to others, it becomes mind reading. Same way, every truth that Swamiji revealed today, whether it is about enriching, mind reading, whether it is about what is the dharma, artha, kama, and moksha. How Swamiji said you should constantly internalize and make decisions based on moksha. You should keep cherishing moksha based things in your inner space. And Swamiji also revealed how sannyas will make both artha and kama redundant for you. Even if you have accumulated a lot of karmas in your life, the moment you take sannyas, the entire karma is just like the whole karmic baggage is cut off and you experience moksha. You start living and cherishing moksha as your life. And each one that Swamiji has revealed today is so phenomenal. Like the way every truth is, we just need to internalize, cognize it, and sit with it. Deeply cognize it. Cherish those truths in your inner space. I still see many of you are posting your clicks. That's wonderful. Right now, let us all manifest the power with this initiation from Swamiji. I'm going to request all of you to please sit, close your eyes. We're going to be manifesting the power to materialize. Understand, you're going to be experiencing the deep oneness in your inner space. From that oneness, you will be able to precisely connect to such a frequency where you will be able to manifest Shaktis. You will be able to materialize anything you want.
You will actually be able to make change the energy into matter. And so you may have heard the matter becomes energy and becomes matter again. And that is what you will be doing. The energy that is there, you will be materializing it and make transforming it into matter.
See, this is Sunji very beautifully explains this science of materialization. Everything that exists is energy. It is energy in different frequencies, right? Even if you're seeing right now, you're seeing us. You are seeing the various molecules, various particles forming up a certain structure. Even Swamiji beautifully explains how even a matter, what you call a solid, is technically or actually it is not solid because the way the molecules are tightly packed is true, but it is a bunch of molecules vibrating together in a certain frequency. Everything in the cosmos is an energy. And materialization is all about you knowing the knack of converting a certain energy from a certain frequency to another frequency. For example, right now, around you, energy is existing. You can harness that energy to just take a breath, or you can harness that energy to materialize a diamond from your mouth. Understand, Swamiji very beautifully explains the entire science of materialization. The moment we say materialize, it sounds like it may sound to you, oh my God, materializing object from thin air. How does that work? How does that happen? The science itself is very simple. First, understand how it works. Then I'll tell you the exact technique that Swamiji has given for this. What you need to do is first, when you understand that materialization is all about you manifesting the ability to convert energy into matter, harness the energy and make it into matter. That's first. The second is that is only for you to understand the science. The most fundamental truth is you do not need anything other than feeling connection to manifest this power. Please sit straight. Clasp your palm together What you're going to do now is you're going to connect to your Ishta Devata. You can connect to Swamiji's deity and keep a Swamiji's Atmamurti, deity, picture, photograph, anything is fine. You're going to be materializing on the Atmamurti. Please take a few minutes. I request all the participants to please take a moment. Bring an Atmamurti and please settle down. Masumati, absolutely yes. Actually, Masumati, right now connect. Whatever you're clicking with right now, just cherish it deeply inside you. Right now connect. You can actually manifest. You just need to harness that energy, that Shakti Pada that Swamiji intensely transmitted to all of us.
And for all the participants who are not on camera, I request each of you to come on camera. Ma Sumati Shanmugam, Ma Raji, Ma Maluhya Mauna, Ma Jayalakshmi, Ma Margarita, Ma Dhanalakshmi. I request each of you to come on camera. See, understand, actually, after the darshan, after the powerful darshan, we had a powerful satsang that Swamiji gave, and we even had the Parashakti Akasha. After this, the energy, the space that all of us are in, will help us to manifest these powers that with that through that healing connection itself that we are in by seeing Swamiji during the darshan, through that itself we can manifest powers. So I request each of you to come on camera and join for the power manifestation.
And every one of you that I can continue to manifest, please sit straight. Sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Intensely connect to Swamiji.
Chant the Mahavakya.
Sit, actually, you'll suddenly experience, because of that intense feeling connection that starts in you, intensely, suddenly, like you'll experience so much of energy just gushing. Sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Continuously let Mahavakya resonate in your inner space. Intensely experience that oneness.
Just remember the form of Swamiji today during the darshan and connect with the chant the Mahavakya.
Sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. And like Swamiji told, remember, the deeper you breathe, the more alive you are. Sit straight, intensely inhale and intensely exhale. Take long, deep breaths. Please relax.
Paramashivoham
All of you can experience this beautiful shift when you just
Paramashivoham
intensely manifest. Now, continue to sit, continue to manifest, don't stop. Continue to manifest the manifestation process, and we will now be entering into the next session where we are going to be understanding deeper. It's a very short session we are going to be listening to, where Swamiji will be answering some of the most basic questions that we have on surrender, Guru Bhakti, and what is simple integrity. In all of these, Swamiji will be giving amazing answers to the questions that's asked by various different participants in different times. So let us all listen to this question and answer session with Swamiji.
See, actually, to whom you surrender is not important. Surrendering is important because you are holding on to some stupid things. So if you just dump that stupidity, that's enough. And whether you want to surrender to Shiva or Krishna or Rama or Devi or in my name, you can surrender it in any name to anybody. After all, it's a garbage. What's the use for you? Drop it. No, your mind is the worst garbage you collected. In my hometown, I had a great opportunity to live with this Siddha, Ram Surat Kumar, his name is. I think the other day I was explaining, he used to be always in the cremation ground and smoking bidi. And one of the things he will do is he will go all over the Tiruvannamalai town and collect all the garbage, bring it in the gunny bag and keep it near the place where he was staying. It became like a almost 1,000 gunny bag. When people ask, why are you gathering all this? He says, I am only gathering outside, you are gathering inside, go. And I am only gathering outside, you are gathering inside. And I have to remind you, this is what you guys are doing, that is why I am doing this. 1,000 bag. Later on when he became popular, his devotees auctioned it and got 70 crore auctioning the garbage bags and built his ashram. And people, each one of them took one bag in auction and kept it in their house, in the puja room. And no, there are many people still worshipping it. And it has become a big asset for them because everything was touched by himself, he himself. It's a great Siddha lived in Tiruvannamalai. Understand, I am defining surrender, bhakti. Surrender and bhakti. Giving the GPA, general power of attorney, to Mahadeva, saying whether I understand and appreciate or not, whether I understand or not, appreciate or not, what my life need to go through, how I need to experience the flow of life and law of life in the ultimate intelligence of you, Mahadeva, your third eye. From your third eye, when you see how I should be with the flow of life and law of life, let that become reality. Whether I understand or not, accept or not, appreciate or not, ready to receive or not, I am giving you the whole GPA now itself. Do it. This is surrender. This is surrender. And when he does it, enjoying is bhakti. Understand? Giving the GPA to him is surrender. And when he does his job, enjoying it is bhakti. That is bhakti. understand the constant death which is supposed to happen in you. If you cherish it with bhakti, it will become celebration and liberation. If what we want happens or does not happen, I will never question him. When I surrender to him with that devotion, he gives me the experience, whatever happens is a victory. And I am seeing whatever is happening is leading to bigger, greater victories. Listen, I asked the people in front of me, oh, you guys want me to question Mahadeva? Question Sadashiva? No. Even you feeling stressed is abusing Sadashiva. Feeling stressed means what? So you are questioning life given by him? So you are going to question him? No. No question of questioning him. I am a chaste disciple, follower. No question of questioning him. Don't tell Sadashiva how big your problems are. Tell your problems how big your Sadashiva is. Come what may, I will not question him with our logic. Listen, you feeling you are lower than me is no way respecting me. Neither you feeling you are higher than me. If you have that feeling, it's a stupidity. So, don't eat. Don't even feel you are equivalent to me. Word equivalent comes from unequivalent. The very existence of the word equivalent is not Advaita, it is Dvaita. Equivalent and unequivalent. Even that comes from the pattern of jealousy. On foundation of jealousy it is standing. You are one with me. See, when that comes, tell yourself, you gave the faith and you are giving the doubt. Now I am putting both at your feet. You do what you want and leave me. You gave the faith. Nobody else can give. And you are giving the doubt. Now you take both and leave me. That is what we call surrender beyond the doubt. Anyhow. So you guys are clear now? No, nothing. Don't allow anything out. Body movements are okay. Don't allow any sound. Any of you have any doubt in this story? The mind, I can say thought flow. See, the spindle is the unclutching technique. The mind which moves this side and that side. See, the demons are bad thoughts. The demigods are good thoughts. But between good thoughts and bad thoughts, there is some connection. That connection is the snake. Being completely comfortable, flowing with everything, and knowing all the existential flow and law, yama, niyama. When you know the flow, that does not mean you will try to break the flow. Even though you have a power to break the flow, you are so beautiful to flow with everything. First and foremost thing you need to do in your life is Sarvam Brahmopanishatam. Everything is consciousness. God. With anything I am not comfortable, let me dig out why. It will always be immature cognitions put inside you because of your immaturity by immature people. Dig out, at least know it. Know it. At one day you may gain the wealth of surrender to Guru Vak after enough of torture by the life. That day, at least you will come out of this pattern.
Surrender your form into His form. Surrender your name into His name. Surrender your being into His being. Surrender your consciousness into His consciousness. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Of course, one good thing I had, I think this is the greatest boon Sadashiva gave, just obeying the Guru Vak. I think that's the greatest wealth I brought with me, I tell you. The future may think, future may describe various things as my main contribution. Some may say my Gurukul is my contribution, and some may say the science of manifesting powers is my great contribution. Some may say science of enlightenment is my great contribution. But I tell you, the greatest thing I brought, which was useful for me, is surrender to the Guru Vak. If any of you feel in a very short span, in a very young age, in small number of years, I have done big work. Whoever feels, if you feel that, if you want to know the secret, I tell you, complete surrender to the Guru Vak, to the letter and spirit, that reduced lot of time wastage.
Spend half an hour or 1 hour. Find out to what you are integrated. Whatever you are experiencing in your life, you are integrated to that. Are you feeling poverty? You are integrated to that. Are you feeling wealth? You are integrated to that. Are you feeling rich? You are integrated to that. Are you feeling healthy? You are integrated to that. Are you feeling sick? You are integrated to that. To something you are integrated. recognize to what you are integrated. That recognizing will awaken you. It will awaken inside your inner being. All the problems of life can be solved by recognizing to what you are integrated. If you are highly integrated to your laziness, then that is what you are integrated. Many people come and tell me, Swamiji, I surrender myself to you, but can you exempt me from the morning routine? It means what? You are more integrated to your morning sleep, tiredness and laziness than to me. If I just remove this morning routine, I will have 10,000 Adinavasis here by tomorrow. But what is the use? What is the use? We had 3,000 snakes in this campus before I came. What is the use? Understand whether you have problem with your laziness, whether you have problem with your inefficiency, whether you have problem with your behaviors, whether you have problem with your food patterns, whether you have problem with your sleep patterns, whether you have problem with your thought current patterns, whatever may be the problem, just understand you are integrated. You just need to recognize to what you are integrated. I remember once certain Nevedyam, temple Nevedyam was brought in Tiruvannamalai, that always this wandering monks will come. One sadhu from Puri Jagannath brought the Mahaprasadam, that rice. And Kuppammal and Isaki Swami, Yogananda Puri, all three were sitting, and the devotee brought, and they were sitting in a place called Panchamukham in Tiruvannamalai. The hill appears as Mahasadashiva with a 5 face. The place is called Panchamukham. You will see 5 hillocks beautifully. Sadashiva's 5 faces. So they all three were sitting. I was collecting the small thorny bush wood to burn, because it was getting cold. It was evening, getting cold, so I thought I'll collect all the thorny bush and put the fire for them to feel comfortable. You can see, yes. This is the Panchamukham. I think the photograph is showing only 4. It will be actually 5. If the full view is shown, it will be 5. Beautifully the Satyojata, Tatpurusha, Vamadeva, Agora, Ishan, all the 5 faces Mahadeva shows is Panchamukham. And we were not sitting on the foothill, just little above. From our ashram, straight you can walk, and there is an internal path to this place. Yeah. So we were sitting, and I was collecting all the thorny bushes to make fire. One beautiful thing is that that hill itself is a fire. Any old stone of that hill, if you get and rub, you will get fire. You will get the sparks. You just need to get the old stones of Tiruvannamalai, which will not be like a stone color. It will be like a yellowish color, because it was the hill was embodiment of fire. So if you pick up those stones and rub them, you will get that sparks, and that's the way we used to make the fire. And I was collecting, one devotee brought this Puri Jagannath Prasad and put it at their feet, and the way he presented, it was so with so much of devotion and love. They decided to eat, and they started eating, and they asked me also to eat. It was looking very hard. I said, how can you eat this and digest? Isaki Swami made a very beautiful statement. If it is brought in front of you, your stomach is empowered to digest it. The kind of a surrender and floating on the surrender every moment. I think in his whole life he never hit a rock. The so-called, what you say, disillusionment or a so-called reality. I think throughout his life he lived in ecstasy. Ecstasy of that surrender, where you are taken care, supported, no conflict between inner and outer space. It's very difficult for a common man to grasp that space possible. It was very powerful word. The moment he uttered, it just clicked with me. I'll move to today's satsang subject. How the science of completion, when added with the devotion, becomes a powerful experience of liberation. Please understand. First time I am going to connect these two sciences, science of completion and science of surrender, in the traditional bhakti literatures. The Dasa Parampara, Kanakadasa, Purantaradasa, Vittaladasa, Bhakti Sampradaya of the great Shaiva Nayanmars and Kanakadasa, Purantaradasa, Vittaladasa, Dasa Parampara. The great devotees like Meera, Andal, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, from the Narada's Bhakti Sutras, the whole Bhakti Sampradaya finally evolves to the ultimate surrender. We call it Atma Sharanagati. And the science of completion, the science of completion is from the Advaita Sampradaya, Yoga Vedanta Sampradaya, and the science of surrender is from Bhakti Sampradaya. How both complement each other. Please understand. Ultimately, the complete completion happens when you don't even bother about complete completion. Even the desire or the effort for the complete completion is surrendered. Even when that effort is surrendered at the feet of the divine, the complete completion happens. The science of surrender, please listen. listen sincerely and intensely, the more and more completion you do, the more and more the surrender starts happening in you. I need to define surrender. Surrender is no way starts with powerlessness or gives you the powerlessness experience or ends in powerlessness. Surrender starts with powerfulness, leads you from power to more powerfulness, ends in ultimate powerfulness. Surrender is no way connected to power.
Yes. Nithyananda, to all the participants, that was a very beautiful revelation Swamiji spoke. Understand, ultimately, to put in one full sentence, feeling connection with the Guru is the important. As today, right, in the Satsang, the live darshan all of us had, right, Swamiji was speaking about the various combinations of astrology. Right? Well, I remember Swamiji said in one Satsang, well, whatever the grahas, whichever position they are in, ultimately, if you have Guru in your life, if you have Swamiji in your life, everything is there. Whether if you're in the worst Sadeshan, meaning the 7.5 years with Shani Bhagwan, with the influence of Saturn over you, that what they call is the peak time actually, what the peak bad time. Even in point of time, if you have Swamiji, have Guru in your life, he will make sure the transition process will be so smooth. Understand the essence of this throughout the whole day is feeling connection with the Guru is the most.
Now, with this, thank each and every single participant who has joined with us here. Thank you all. I hope all of you enjoyed today's sessions and today's program. And of course, today's very beautiful darshan, satsang, and Devi Parashakti Akashic reading. With this, we're come to the conclusion of today's day. Tomorrow is a very important day, as tomorrow we are going to be blessed. Tomorrow is the Skanda Shashti, and tomorrow we are all going to be blessed with a very special initiations, darshans, and satsangs. Make sure you're joining from 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time onwards, and with the yoga. Now let's conclude the program with the Purna Mantra. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरि ओं तत्सत् सर्वं भगवद्श्रीनित्यानन्दपरमशिवपादुकार्पणमस्तु ॐ नित्यानन्दम्. Thank you all. Nithyananda.